And he's giving her one of those semi capsules that he bought. They're both feeling the vibes. Everything is hot and steamy, and it's not just the hot springs. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Justamomthatsims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another Unfaithful adventure. So, if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things. We are here today, and we are starting out with Jaimie, Blake, and their co-worker whose name has already slipped my mind. But they are at the company retreat. It is in Mount Kamarebi, and they will be staying here for 2 days. During this time, the company has asked them to work on bonding and getting to know each other better. They do have a couple of meetings that they need to attend, but mostly it's a bonding activity. Now, there was supposed to be a fourth person, and I guess the maids missed the spot when they were cleaning up this Sim B&B. But anyway, their fourth co-worker was now a ghost, so I guess she met some unfortunate demise. The company has done this all expenses paid trip for them. This Sim's name is Diego Lobo. Jaimie has really been trying to get along with him better. They weren't getting along well at all, and so he thought about asking Diego to pursue his dream job. And again, my Sims are meeting in a bathroom, which is completely inappropriate to talk for coworkers. Let's see if I can get the heaters turned on, and I'm gonna have Jaimie do that. We have already assigned the beds. Diego, gosh, why can't I remember that? Like from Dora the Explorer. Diego is sleeping in this bedroom. I'm gonna redo the bed assignments because it looks like they didn't take. Jaimie is gonna sleep here and Blake is gonna sleep here. So it did stick that time. You can see that Blake is here really getting to know Diego well. And she's talking about how she wish she was making more money. And Diego saying he's here to party and that's what he's gonna do on this trip. The first thing they're supposed to do is go to ski together. They are supposed to be getting started on that right now, so we're gonna pause and we'll be right back. Jaimie likes the cold weather. Even his home is in a place where it's very cold, so he's actually just bought some skis and a snowboard, and he's actually going to get 2 semi capsules because he wants to give one to Blake. He's got a stuck item in the vending machine, so I did just save, and normally I don't cheat death, but we're gonna shake this machine and I'm going for it. It's still stuck. I knew it. I knew it. Are you okay? Are you okay? Let's press it. He wants to get this semi capsule. Ah, he got it. So that's one. So we got to get another one. Okay, I didn't have to cheat it, thank goodness. So let's go over. Jaimie is gonna go over. He's gonna meet up with the group. We did find a fourth co-worker. Jaimie is up here and he's getting ready to start skiing, and we're gonna catch the other ones as they come. We've got them on the larger easy slope. They're not on the little bunny slope. I am a little worried about him. He is injured from the vending machine. Oh, goodness gracious. And he's never skied before. He doesn't want to look foolish in front of Blake, but being fair about it, Blake is a really good skier. And snowboarder. Oh, he dislikes skiing. I'm gonna take that. Oh my gosh. Okay, where is Blake? She is up here, and let's zoom out. Let's see if we can see her go. Okay, you can see she's much smoother in her movements, and you can see she is on that pro tip. Yeah, she's really good. Look at that smooth glide to a stop. Yes, she absolutely loves skiing, and if you look, she's a level 6 skier, a level 5 snowboarder, and level 4 rock climber. She's gonna go back up. Let's see how Diego is doing. Oh, he's running down the slope, so I don't know how that went. Jaimie's taking another turn, and he doesn't like skiing at all. So you know what? Tomorrow they'll try snowboarding because he really wants to impress Blake. Jaimie does not like this, so I have him stop. Let's just jump over to see if there is food he could get. What Jaimie's gonna do is go to the lodge and cook for the group. Blake is gonna go ahead and head back too because she's looking around for Jaimie and she doesn't see him. I think her winter outfit that she decided to ski in is pretty funny. It's her business dress outfit, but she's a pretty prissy dresser. She looks great. She's running all the way back to the lodging. She's going to come in and wash her hands. Now, we lost the rest of our group, but we got in late today. They got here, it was a long flight for most of them because they live in different places. Their job requires them to travel a lot. They got in pretty late in the afternoon, so it was great that Jaimie, I mean, he's so nervous that he is just fumbling the bag. He is fumbling. So, boy, boy, what is happening? I mean, he is a cooking level 5 and a gourmet 4, so you know he's nervous. I'm gonna actually go ahead and put this in the fridge for tomorrow. If Diego comes back, he can eat this bowl. So they're gonna sit here and eat. Blake is asking Jaimie, did he like skiing? And he's like, not really. And she's kind of disappointed to hear that, but he decided that honesty was the best policy, and he's just gonna ask her like, hey, have you seen Diego? She's like, no, he went down pretty bad on the slopes like you. Being here together and even doing something she enjoys doing, even if he doesn't like it is kind of making them both a little flirty. She's gonna clean up for them since he cooked. Well, she was cleaning up and she set the dishes back down, so I guess she's gonna come back and clean up, and then I'll just have them sit together and talk, because she's just wanting to learn about him, and she's even asking about his woohoo interests without me even prompting it. So I think that is really funny, but she is spicy minded. She had a conversation, she brought up about his wildest fantasy. Yeah, it's definitely a line that they have jumped across, it looks like, or they're at least crossed over it. She's very flirty and playful at the same time, which is an interesting combination, and he is feeling the exact same way. So I'm gonna have her clean up. He's looking pretty good other than his fun level. I'm gonna have them come back and sit down over here. I don't want to leave this out too long if Diego is coming back. Where did you go? Because Jaimie, really? She's talking about red fast cars, and she is very flirty. Oh gosh, this is the lady. She's gonna be their fourth co-worker. I'm gonna have her join a career. Jaimie is just gonna come back and sit down because, oh my gosh, I don't know her name, but she's gone now. She's gonna come back because she lives in Mount Comarevi apparently, or she's staying with some family here or something, but she's not staying at the thing with them. We'll make sure that she knows that she can stay here if she wants to. Jaimie is just talking about what he likes to do, and Blake is actually asking him about his family. And one thing is that Jaimie doesn't really have any family left. Most of his family has passed. He has heard that there's some distant family out there, but he didn't know them growing up, so he's had a hard time finding anybody. But he tells her he doesn't let that get him in a bad mood because he's got his best friend Nia. Blake is giving him a tip for singing. Girl, that was odd. A little awkward. She's cheering him on, even though I don't think he sounds that great. She's talking about how she likes swimming, and I is here. She is eating. She is at the beginning of the critic track as well. He's telling her the story, and Blake is like, oh my gosh, you're such a good storyteller. She loves it. Now Jaimie is going to ask Blake about her family, and I might be feeling the vibes here, so she's just kind of getting out of Dodge. She's saying, I'm very close to my family, and don't worry, at some point you will meet Blake's family, because you will see more and more Sims enter into this story. He's asking, does her family help her? She's saying, yeah, they help when I need to, but I've been independent for a while. I don't have a whole lot, but I'm doing my best. Diego is back and apparently having to pee pretty badly. Blake is tired, and she's saying she's got to go to bed, but Jaimie is going to come up here. Blake kind of knows that he's coming. He's complimenting her appearance. She's showing him some funny things on her phone, and she's like, yeah, I was gonna go to bed, but I'm glad you came up here. They're just talking about all types of things. One thing about Blake is she's bold, and in that way she is the opposite of Nia. Blake is bold, so she is going to go for what she wants, and she already, if you look here, she wants to kiss someone. She is looking into Jaimie's eyes. He really likes this a lot, and she's telling him, I'm attracted to you. And I thought I made that clear, but I want to make sure that you really understand. So now that her roommate has come upstairs, they've gone downstairs, and Blake went in for a first kiss. Jaimie is like, oh my goodness. She's just gonna tell him good night at this point, and that she's going to bed. Jaimie is like, oh, you're going to bed now? And she's like, yeah, I'm going to go to bed now. Jaimie is left down here dancing, so he's gonna go to the restroom. He's not the most tired yet. I think he's gonna go out and just do a little bit of playing in the snow to build his fun up. He's gonna ship this painting on Plopsy because somebody did buy it, and he is working hard to get his funds up, so that earned him 443 simoleons. Jaimie has this kiss on his mind, and now it is 4 a.m. and he cannot sleep, so he is building a snow pile. He's a little frustrated that the kiss happened, but also frustrated that it didn't go farther. Just a couple of days ago, he was thinking about asking Nia to be his girlfriend. He even feels like that would be kind of out of the blue. Again, he knows how his best friend Nia feels about him, but he's been holding back because of Blake, because of his work. He may just be finding different excuses, but at this point he can't sleep because he's got these things on his mind. He doesn't want to hurt Nia. If he's with Blake, he's thinking, well, maybe I won't hurt her because we were never anything official other than best friends. And in his mind, he thinks he'll always be there for Nia because she'll always be his friend. Is he being a coward by not just confronting the feelings head on because he knows it's there, and he also knows that Nia is very shy and that she would not bring it up. From this kiss, he is got above, like he's very happy about his first kiss with Blake. It's the very first time they've ever kissed, and he just feels fire in his veins, and he wants more from her. He wants to do more things with her, and he wants to do more than kiss her too. If we're being completely real, sometimes Blake may struggle with being honest with himself, which is not a good thing because you should always be honest with yourself if you aren't honest with anybody else. So he's got the snowman build. Jaimie is going to purchase a lottery ticket. The lottery is worth 50,000 simoleons this time, and he's going to go upstairs. As he roams around the house, he realizes that he's not able to sleep. He is actually going to do some self woohoo, and then he thinks he should be able to get some rest after that. We'll pause here and we'll be back. Most of the guests are still sleeping, but Jaimie has kind of named himself the unofficial cook, so he's gonna cook some breakfast for everyone. He's gonna come down and cook some scrambled eggs with bacon. He's not even gonna bother to put clothes on because he feels like he could get clothes on before anybody else is up. However, Diego is up. He's gonna have to get more appropriately dressed than how he normally sleeps, so let's pause and have him change real quick. He's going on to cook. He did run up and get some clothes on and come back down. Now he's having a lot of trouble cooking for some odd reason. He's got to pay his rent, which is $70. Is that his rent and bills? Well, I guess just the rent is due right now. He is very cold. Did somebody turn the heater off? Oh, please, Jaimie. I don't know. Jaimie is cooking like he's a level 2 at best, and I just know better. He's dancing though. He's very happy about his night. Don't worry, he washed his hands and everything before he cooked. Oh, he leveled up a skill, so he got some potions. Hi everybody, come eat. So he's calling everybody. I don't know if they can hear him. Diego may be coming over. Blake is still asleep, and we haven't seen I at all. I don't even know where she's at, so maybe she's out hitting the slopes. Maybe she's back with her relatives that stay here, but Diego is coming over. Jaimie's gonna make small talk because Diego doesn't just start up conversations. Jaimie's asking Diego how his day has been, and he just can't get Diego to really say anything. Diego just doesn't talk to Jaimie, and you see how he's looking. Jaimie's like, well, okay, I'm really trying here. He's gonna come over because he's a good storyteller, which makes him want to be a writer because that is his aspiration. So he's gonna try to tell Diego a very funny story. Diego is laughing in a very reserved manner. Listening to Diego, I see why he probably doesn't talk too much. I'm gonna have Jaimie clean up after them. Blake is actually coming down because she is ready to eat, and I am gonna have Blake to put the rest of the food away because between the two dishes they should really have enough to eat. Blake would want to snowboard today. I think that is what they're actually going to do. They're going to snowboard. They're going to hit those slopes again. Later this evening, they're going to actually go to the hot springs. The crew is getting out and they're about to go snowboarding. Oh my gosh, Jaimie can't even walk good. How they gonna snowboard? But anyway, you can see Jaimie and Blake behind him running. Girl, are you okay? He didn't see her fall or he would have went back to help. But he's gonna go on the easy slope, but she's gonna go on the intermediate slope today. She just didn't bring all of her gear. Goodness gracious. Oh, there's I. She's been out on the slopes early. Let's watch Blake do her thing. Blake is just awesome at this stuff, and if she had about all her clothes, she would be killing it. She is hitting this slope and she is taking this intermediate slope. She's doing it at a high intensity, so she did wipe out, especially since she wasn't on her regular board. She did have fun and she's going right back to it. So let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's Jaimie. We gotta see this one. Jaimie. He was struggling with that. I don't know if he's gonna like this. He wants to level up a writing skill, so we will do that. He's gonna go do it again, and he actually wants to become friends with Diego, so he's feeling a better connection. So I would say that company retreat is working because he is becoming closer with his co-workers. Blake is killing it. I mean, she doesn't have her snow goggles or anything. She is killing it slow. Jaimie's still struggling, but he's going and they really enjoying their time on the slopes. He's looking real timid, but he's going. Jaimie has wiped out. I mean, I think he might be all right, but that's going to be his last snowboarding. And funny enough, Diego was right here at the bottom to see the wipeout. So He's gonna come over and discuss work, and he's gonna ask him, has he had any roadblocks recently? And he's saying, yeah, I used to have some, but not so much anymore. He's gonna offer a listening ear. Let's see, what level is Diego in the track? Really, Diego is almost their boss because he's a cultural connoisseur. He's a level 7. He's saying my job gets stressful sometimes. What Jaimie did was offer a listening ear. Knowing that this is going to be his new boss, I think it's kind of good that he is bonding with him and he's telling him, you know, your story is pretty inspirational. And over here, he know that I is under him. This is the guy that is higher than him in the career and the only one, but he is much higher. He's going to do a quick knock-knock joke. They're going to get ready to head out because it is really time for them to go to the next stop. We'll be right back. Like, it's freezing, girl. What do you have on? I mean, you look fine, super sexy, but girl, it is too cold for that. They're gonna come over and do some brisk showers so they could get into the hot springs. What made them do this is that they had some rough times on the slope, and even Blake, who is pretty skilled, she actually hurt her foot, and you saw Jaimie. I mean, he definitely was messed up. So they're gonna relax in the hot springs together. Oh my gosh, this water is filthy. Let's clean it. Somebody got these hot springs dirty, so now they're gonna all get back in. Jaimie went and took it upon himself to find the people over it, and he's like, hey, I need to clean this up, and let me just appreciate my sisters, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's not my move. I wouldn't do this, but I understand it because our sister here said she is not letting the humidity get to her hair, so she's got that bonnet on, babe. Jaimie is singing again, and it's like, boy, what? He is just asking Blake what she likes to do for fun. She's like, I like to snowboard for fun. She's looking like, my hair. She can't even have fun because she worried about her hair. But girl, it's all right. Like, you got a short dude. You can, I mean, really, girl, it's okay. Put your little leave-in and a little gel, maybe a little drop of mousse. You all right. Diego doesn't seem to be too happy about the hot springs. It's like he thinks the hot springs is too hot. I think he's just tired. Yeah, he's still upset from when the springs were dirty. And he is ripped, honey. Diego is ripped. But he's making a decision to go back to the lodging. She is enjoying talking to them for a little while. We learned that I is a good sim, so that is so nice. Jaimie's gonna get out and he's gonna come get some hot food out the vending machine because he's a little bit hungry. You could do the hot dog, teriyaki hot dogs. And then I'm gonna have Blake come and do the same thing. Yes, Blake does like fitness. Come sit down. And then you could really go ahead and eat. She's gonna get a Black 5 burger and she's gonna come and sit. It got stuck. Oh no, we're hungry. Come sit down. I actually said she's going to go back to the room. Here's Jaimie looking. Whoa, you ain't. Yeah, Jaimie's at that body. The land grab shut out the power to our house. We paid our bills. Oh, maybe we didn't. We just paid the rent. Okay, we paid the bills. We're sorry. Please turn our ish back on. Girl, are you eating? Because she is really flirting. He does want to, at this point, give her a gift because he feels a connection with her that he doesn't feel anywhere else. And when they're near each other, it's just fire. It's just fire and spice. And that's it. And he's giving her one of those semi-capsules that he bought. And she's like, oh my gosh, she loves affection. She got a Princess Cordelia. Blake has decided that she is going to get back into the springs because she just really needs to relax and have fun. We're gonna actually have Jaimie to come back and relax because they have just been really feeling this time together. Jaimie is just actually gonna confess his attraction to Blake now because she's done that before, and they're both thinking about what they can say next because they're both feeling the vibes. Everything is hot and steamy, and it's not just the hot springs. Even the baby crying somewhere that we can't see is not bothering them. They are just kind of enjoying this time together, and I'm so sorry. That baby is out here in the snow. Goodness gracious. And probably cold. Who left their baby out here? I can't pick the baby up, so I'm just gonna put the baby in some warm clothes so the baby doesn't freeze because this baby is behind a bit. Wow, whose baby is this? Let me see. I bet it's somebody in here. Who is it? I'm gonna solve the mystery of the abandoned baby. Oh my gosh, are they from my home state where they're abandoning babies left and right now? Oh my gosh. The baby's not crying, so maybe at least the baby's not cold. But we're gonna have to get out of here because we can't pick the baby up, and I don't like to just see the baby laying out there. Blake is complaining a little bit, but they're really just chatting the night away. But they're gonna go back to the lodging now. They are all going to just come in and eat. It's been a long day, and it's the last day on the company retreat. They're all supposed to come and sit down because they're here for the fun, but also they are supposed to have a meeting. Oh my gosh, they were talking about fantasies and everything. Getting pretty hot in here. They're having a meeting where they're talking about the future direction of their company, exactly what they think will be happening next. They are just really finding out what's going to happen. And Diego was saying at the end of the day, we all love art. We are going to go out and we're going to find the best art, and we're going to make sure that it gets publicized, because that is our job, to let people know about art and educate them about the art. And they all can agree with this mission because they know that Diego, is standoffish as he can be, he has a knack for spotting good art and for leading the projects. Even though he's not the biggest people person, he can lead a project. It is time for them to leave, and this is where we are going to lead the episode. So I hope that you kind of saw a little more of Blake and Jaimie's dynamic at this company retreat, because hold on for next episode. Episode 2, which was this one, was our final setup episode, and we are diving headfirst into this story. So I hope you enjoyed the episode, and until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.